I am about to
Tell you guys some of the craziest shit that just happened to me today. Okay, so first of all, in some previous videos, I've told you guys that I work in customer service. And I also talked about some of the craziest stuff that was said to me while working in customer service, mostly by men. And guys, I've had my run-in with men before, okay? Especially old men. But nothing this crazy has ever happened to me. So I'm working with my coworker, we're gonna call him Bob, and Bob is about to take this guy's order. So I'm just standing next to Bob, minding my own business. Now this customer looks me dead in the eye and doesn't take his eyes off of me. Red flag number one. Next, he looks at my makeup and says, "Is that a permanent tattoo on your face?" I go, "No, it's just makeup." He goes, "Good. Never get a tattoo. You're too pretty for that."
Now I'm going to get a whole body tattoo. Thank you.
I proceed to tell him I am planning on getting
A few tattoos. He sits there and goes, "Don't do it. My body, my choice, motherfucker." Now at that point, I could tell it was getting a little creepy, so I tried to change the subject, and I'm just like, "What can we get for you then?" He gets 2 sloppy joes and a sundae, I think. Usually when people order sundaes, we're like, "Would you like whipped cream nuts and a cherry on that?" And I was like, "Would you like whipped cream nuts and a cherry on that?" And he completely disregards what I just said and asks if I like boys. I say, "Yes, I do like boys." He turns to Bob and says, "Do you like girls?" Bob goes, "Yes, I like girls."
Then he turns back to me
And says some of the craziest shit. He turns to me and says,
you should get a tattoo of your boyfriend's name.
Somewhere I can't see. Take that as you will, but that being said to a minor, tiny old man really is not okay. I wanted to start bawling right then because I was so out of pocket. And what I should have done was walk away, but since I'm in customer service and my boss is in the back and I didn't want to be fired, I sat there and I laughed. So I asked him again, "Would you like whipped cream nuts and a cherry on that?" And he goes, "Do you have a boyfriend?" "No, I do not have a boyfriend." "Would you like whipped cream nuts and a cherry on that sundae?" And he asked me, "What ethnicity are you?" I don't know my origin story, I don't know where I came from, so I just say, "I'm just white." And he goes, "I'm Polish, German, and Caucasian." Yeah.
"Would you like whipped cream nuts and a cherry on that?"
and he proceeds to say,
"Sorry, I'm just so hypnotized by you. Like, guys, I know I'm pretty, but... And I don't look 18 either. I don't look of age. All of this is just absolutely insane, and it ruined my day. Right after that confrontation, I ran to the back and started bawling my eyes out and called my sister. Because at that point, I was actually scared. Listen, I hate being a woman, because this has happened so many times, it's embarrassing. I can't count how many times a guy has complimented me when he's older and he knows that I'm younger. And all of you might be like, "Oh, but they're just being nice, they're just trying to be nice." Like, I can tell when a guy is genuinely trying to be nice and when they're being creepy. There's a difference, and it's a big one, and you can see it. This guy was being creepy. Like, the stuff he was saying was weird. And it's like, I should be able to go to my own workplace and feel safe. I did not feel safe. Like I said, there's a difference between being nice and being weird. Being nice is maybe being like, "Oh, I like your makeup. Oh, I like your hair. I like your outfit or your necklace and your earrings." That's not